you're pushing and sweating and struggling, and you're there and you're fighting with all of these excuses that you have inside your head, and all of this energy that had been built up inside you, and all of the sudden this disturbance, this huge energy that hadn't been used up inside your body is just getting used and gets a freaking purpose. And all of the sudden that shitty gut feeling and that resentment that you had inside you just all of the sudden goes into peace and clarity. Brothers and sisters, I'm talking about my experience regarding to facing the devil. My best method of facing the devil every single day is exercising, going to the gym and pushing it, going to the gym and facing that thing that is inside you, that energy that you hadn't been used up throughout the day, that energy that is inside you and that had been built up inside you, that thing. You are just using that thing up. Because most of the times I just go there and I just have this gut feeling of negative thoughts, not feeling strong, having this self-judgment, tendency of anxious feelings, thinking about how the world will end soon. You might have this super shitty gut feeling, and you just hate that. You hate the first set. You hate the first 1 minute. You hate the first 5 minutes. You hate the first 10 minutes. And you are just full with all this resentment and sometimes just hateness towards the world. And after a while, in the midst of this struggle, when you're just pushing and start to sweat, you're just getting there. All of a sudden, you just get this inspiration. All of a sudden, you start to break the beliefs that are holding you back. All of a sudden, you just have all these inspiring ideas. All of a sudden, all these inspiring ideas just start to enlighten you, just flow all around you. This negativity and self-criticism is going into peace and going into this power and going into this energy and going into these super powerful thoughts. Then I can do that. All of a sudden you have all the solutions to your problems popping up. Everything just makes sense. Everything just gets so clear. And this is what I found, brothers and sisters. This is where I find one of the deepest inspirations of all of mine. In the depth of a struggle. In the depth of pushing myself. And this is why I freaking love exercising. And this is how it changed up my life entirely. I'm not talking about my physique. I'm not talking about how, I look like or anything like that. I'm talking about the feelings and the moments that it gives me. When I'm in the midst of the struggle and when I have all of these excuses inside my head. For example, today, I just hit the gym and I just wanted to run. And I didn't eat shit today. Like I didn't eat anything for 24 hours. And I'm feeling great. And I just started running and, all these excuses just started to pop inside my head. Yeah, bro, you shouldn't be pushing that hard today because you haven't been eating today. You shouldn't be pushing that hard because you've been hitting the gym for I don't know how long without a break. You shouldn't be pushing that hard because you've been sitting too much today and your muscles are too tight. Blah, 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 blah. And your mind just keeps going up, going on. Your mind just keeps going on. Excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Until you break them. Because you do not break. Because you're mentally strong. And you do not break under the excuses. And you recognize them. And you recognize the weakness inside you. And you fucking destroy it, man. Because you go over, you push through your limits, and you break off your limiting beliefs. This is why it's a crucial part and should be the crucial part of every human being. Physical struggle and physical pain. In the sense of exercising or using your body. Because this is how you can break your limiting beliefs all the time. And this is how you can gain confidence. Me personally have a tendency to have this feeling of having to do more, of wanting to give this thing outside of myself, almost kind of tendency for anxiety. And I just have to push through that every single day. And when I push through that, this is where the confidence is coming from. This is where the confidence is coming from. Real confidence is coming from breaking your beliefs and your limits all the time, every single day. Because you do not settle. Because you understand that as a human being, only God knows where your limits are. And you're just putting your limits up to yourself. And I'm just realizing all of these things. I'm just putting up all of these limits. I have to eat this much. I have to work on my business this amount. I have to do my sales this way. I'm just defined by this. I have to live in a certain way. And all these limiting beliefs. I can only do this, man. Man, I'm facing you every single God-given day. You cannot break me. You cannot break me. And I'm just getting so inspired, and all the ideas just start to flow, and all this unprocessed emotions and this tightness that you had inside your body just loosens up, and it goes into peace and power and strength. And this is a freaking superpower, man. I was talking about this earlier too, but some days I just go to the gym with a shitty gut feeling, and I leave with this inspired, great, just feeling good, feeling peaceful, the feeling that everything is all right. And this is why health and mindfulness is just so damn important, brothers and sisters. You need nothing else, just a good fucking damn workout. And a good meditation. That's it, man. That's it, man. So yeah, these are my experiences regarding to going to the gym, and I hope it might have sparkle at least a tiny fire. A little tiny piece of fire inside you, and it might have been a tiny bit inspiring for you. Because it had been inspiring for you, then I'm glad. Because I want you to feel what I feel. Strength and power. And being a fucking man because I'm using my body. I wish you to feel this too. So yeah, brothers and sisters. Whew. I just cannot share this feeling with you. I've been going to the gym, I think in the last 2 months, like without a break. I mean, maybe I had like when I didn't go to the gym and I did go for a run or I did yoga or something, but I haven't been without exercise for these days. And it's like, I have to admit, I'm addicted, but this is the best fucking addiction, man. Peace.